Every electrical device needs a certain amount of electricity or specification to run properly. If power supply doesn't match the requirements of a particular device, it can cause overheating or damage. This is the reason why you see different watts, ampere, and voltage running through these power supply. Here with me is my multimeter handy and my desktop. Yeah, I'm actually going to uncouple the desktop to show you the power supply unit in it and how it works, the specification in there, the model, the type of power supply, and the AC input and the DC output. So follow tune as I show you guys each of these specifications, their roles and components in the computer system. Okay, here with me is my desktop. I just uncouple using the Starhead screwdriver. And in my desktop, I've seen a lot of components. I've seen a lot of parts. Yeah. On my left hand side is my power supply box. Yeah. Okay, it's actually a honky company name, and the model is HK280 to 86FP. Yeah, that's actually the model. That's HK280 hyphen 86FP. Yes. So if you notice on the power supply unit box, it's actually a switching power supply. Yeah. Why is it called a switching power supply? It's because it actually follows the switch mode, yeah, technology, and it switches electricity on and off at high level speed compared to other power supplies. Yeah, being a switch power supply doesn't actually make it not an ATX power supply. Yeah, the ATX power supply is actually used by most desktop computers. And if you actually notice the DC output, you know that, oh, you're actually going to see that there is an ATX 20 pin connector. Yes, that actually have different colors with different voltage running in it. Yeah, so this is an ATX power supply, yeah, that actually runs on a switch model technology or a switch mode technology. Yes, so I don't complicate things. Yeah, it's it is not single-handedly a switch power supply. Yeah, it is an ATX power supply that actually uses the switch power supply model or power supply mode. Yeah, if you check my write-up, you're actually going to see the distinctive difference, yes, between these two and why there is actually a combination of the power supply type. Yes, you're actually going to see how they work hand in hand for the use of this desktop computer. Yeah. So aside the type here mentioned, which is the ATX power supply using a switch mode power supply, we have the AC input, and the AC input runs from 200 to 240 volts. It has a frequency of 50 to 60 hertz, and it is a 3 amps. It also have a total output watts of 180 watts, and we have the DC output. Yes, we have the 12 volts, which is yellow color wire. We have the 3.3 volts, which is the orange color wire. So I'm actually going to show you guys the ATX, the 20 pin ATX, yeah, DC output connector. Yeah, so from this connector, you're actually going to see the different wires that run through it, and also the different voltage that run through these different colors of wire. Yeah, I'm actually using a 20 pin ATX power supply. So the next picture actually depicts that.